I'm Jodee Vick. I'm the electric engineering supervisor. Been here around 20 years. It's quite a while. Anything to do with electric engineering, both transmission, distribution. Always been involved a little bit with AMI and some of the tech projects I think we have from the electric engineering side, and then support the construction with anything they need, and direct supervision of all the other engineering. I was around 29, and it was shortly after, I guess, 2004-ish, and was in a position in my life with the things going on in Afghanistan and Iraq at that time that I was able to enlist. It was something I'd thought about many times, and Decatur Utilities was gracious enough to let me to do that also. And basically, I joined the National Guard when I was already working here at Decatur Utilities, and I've been in approximately 17 years already. Yeah, so the National Guard is a part-time force, I guess, if you were to say that. But at this point, you know, the National Guard is part of the operational, I guess, scheme of the of the Army. So a lot of the contingencies that are going on in the world, whether that when you think back to Afghanistan or Iraq, the regular Army calls in the National Guard, and once you're mobilized, you are just regular Army at that point. So even though we call ourselves we're National Guard, once you're deployed to some location, your Army, your uniform says the same thing, and at that point you are regular Army. So while we were on this mission, we were regular Army. Yeah, I was headquartered in McAllen, Texas, along the southwest border with Mexico. We were there assisting Customs and Border Protection. So my role was, I was with what's called a battalion headquarters. So were the headquarters element for approximately 1,050 soldiers. And we were all there basically assisting Border Protection with anything to keep agents out in the field. So my job was, I was an executive officer inside this battalion. So I was ultimately responsible for a lot of the logistics and admin type stuff. So anything that was going on, I'd get involved with on those rounds when it was personnel issues there, anything to do with any of our supply things, issues with hotels. We were basically staying in the open economy at this point, so there wasn't a ton of Army type logistics, but there were still all logistics with the civilian support agencies and in the economy. And just when you have that many people, there were always things going on. So somewhat similar to what I do here at Decatur Utilities, wherever there may have been a problem, that's where I inserted myself for that day. So you do a lot of that type of stuff, managing the general day-to-day operations, and then you'd spend some time out reviewing or basically just out meeting soldiers, making sure things were going well with them that were out there supporting Border Protection. So you spend some time riding along the border and then going to some of the Border Protection facilities, checking on soldiers that were there also. I appreciate the support, and the Decatur Utilities has always been very good to me in allowing me to continue with this pursuit that I felt called to do, and so I appreciate Decatur Utilities for supporting me over the many years.